Hi, my name's Matt, and I'm one of the kitchen assistants at the Cook's Warehouse. And seeing as how our in-person cooking classes are closed for the time being, in response to the coronavirus, today I'm coming to you from my home kitchen, and I want to show you how to do a simple and easy classic American dessert that comes together in about 5 minutes, and yet it's really impressive and really simple at the same time. And you can probably put it together with ingredients that you have in your pantry right now, which is important. I think in these times. So I'm talking about Bananas Foster. I'm going to show you how to make Bananas Foster today. And the ingredients are pretty simple. As I said, you need a couple of bananas. And this is actually a great way to use up bananas if you have bananas that are starting to get a little bit overripe. Oftentimes when I have bananas that are kind of on their last day, I like to make Bananas Foster. I have here 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 ounces of dark rum. I prefer Myers, but I have Bacardi Gold here that'll work just fine. Really, any kind of rum you have on hand will work just fine. And finally, a little bit of cinnamon. And we're not even going to measure our cinnamon, we're just going to add it to taste. So I'll have that there. That'll be our very last step. So a stainless pan is best if you have a stainless pan, because you're basically making a caramel here, and you want to be able to monitor the color and consistency of that caramel as it develops. And I think stainless is the easiest for doing that, just because you can see so well in it. But that being said, any type of pan that you have will be fine. Cast iron, non-stick, anything will be just fine. And I almost forgot, one last thing that you will need. If you have an electric stove and you want to flambe, you can use a long grill lighter. You don't have to flambe. If you're not comfortable flambeing in your kitchen, that's fine. It will not affect the dish whatsoever. If you want to have a little fun with fire, you're welcome to catch this on fire. Traditionally, that's how it's served. So we're going to go ahead and start with this pan. So we're going to take our butter, our 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to turn on to about medium-high heat. Okay, so once we've got our gas on, we're going to have our cold unsalted butter and our 3 tablespoons of brown sugar directly to the pan. And we're just going to let that melt and start to bubble a little bit. So we're going to keep an eye on it. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and prep our bananas. So I have 2 bananas here, and I like to cut them into planks for this. So I cut them in half lengthwise, or widthwise like this. So I have 2 banana halves, and now I'm going to peel each of these halves. Okay. And I want to keep an eye over here on my butter and brown sugar. I'm going to keep it moving so that the sugar doesn't seize on me. Okay. So we're about medium-high heat. Our butter is starting to melt on us. So let's go ahead and get these peeled. And so once I have them out like that, I like to take this piece and cut it lengthwise into 2 planks. Okay. So there's some planks, and I broke this one, but that's all right. We'll just cut those shorter pieces. I'm going to do the same with this banana here. Okay. I'm going to come back to my sauce. I'm going to watch it. So we're looking good. We just want to keep it moving so it doesn't burn and our sugar doesn't seize. So it's getting really bubbly and frothy, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to finish making our banana planks. Okay. And these are ready to go in. So this is nice and frothy, foamy. And we're going to go ahead and drop our bananas in. And we're only going to do these for about 30 seconds per side. So the sugar is actually very, very hot, and it's going to go very quickly. I'm going to turn those. Now for this next step, we're going to flambe, and it's very important if you have gas like I do. You're going to want to, before you add the rum, it's very, very important that you turn off the flame of the gas burner. Otherwise, you're going to have a huge fireball in your hands, and you don't want that. So there's a much safer way to flambe. So we're going to turn off the gas completely. I'm going to go ahead and add my rum, and it's going to boil instantly. All right. So I'm going to wait for that foaming to die down just for a few seconds. And then I'm going to go ahead and light my flame again. I'm going to tilt that, and now my pan is caught. So you can see nice controlled flame, And while that's burning, we're going to take our cinnamon and we're going to toss it in for a little extra dramatic effect. And I like a lot of cinnamon in mine, so I really like to add quite a bit. Alright. Now we're just going to wait for those flames to die down. I'm going to stir our sauce around so our cinnamon gets nice and well incorporated. So you can hear my smoke detector going off. So if you have a very sensitive smoke detector, maybe turn it off before you start on this process. And so I'm just trying to get our cinnamon well distributed here. I'm going to add just a pinch more to the sauce. So there's our Bananas Foster, and traditionally this is served over ice cream. So a nice vanilla bean ice cream is a classic choice, very good. What I had around was butter pecan, which I think is also a great option. So I have here a bowl of butter pecan ice cream, and I'm just going to take my tongs. So I'm going to pick up a few of these bananas, lay them on there. And then the best part, I'm going to take some of this nice warm cinnamon rum sauce and I'm going to spoon it over, or I'm actually just going to pour it over. Alright. And there you have it. Bananas Foster over butter pecan ice cream. I forgot to mention, if you don't have rum, bourbon is also an excellent choice for this. That's like a little southern twist, so be sure to try that. Either way, it's going to be delicious. So thank you for watching.